It was a cold October evening. The city outside was quiet, wrapped in the kind of silence that makes memories sound louder. Ethan sat alone in his small apartment, laptop light flickering on his tired face. He was lost in half-written emails when his phone suddenly rang. Unknown number, he hesitated. Unknown calls rarely brought anything good, but something deep inside told him to answer. Hello? There was silence, then a trembling voice. Ethan, is this you? He froze. That voice, faint but familiar, was Lena. Lena, he whispered. I can't believe it's you. Her breathing was uneven. I didn't know who else to call. 5 years had passed since she'd walked out of his life without a word. One day she was there, smiling, dreaming, and the next morning she was gone. No goodbye, no reason. Just emptiness. Now after all those years, her voice was back. Soft, broken, almost lost. Where are you? He asked quietly. I'm at the old bridge, she said. I just needed to hear a familiar voice. One last time. The words one last time hit him like a punch. Lena, what do you mean by that? She didn't reply. Just the sound of wind on the phone. Ethan's heartbeat quickened. He grabbed his jacket and keys and ran out. The city lights blurred past as he drove, each red light feeling like an eternity. He remembered their laughter, their late-night walks, and that final fight that ended everything. When he reached the bridge, the cold air bit through his jacket. Streetlights shimmered on wet pavement, and there she was, standing near the railing, her hair dancing in the wind. For a moment, he just watched her, fragile, lost, and painfully familiar. Hey, he called gently. She turned, eyes full of tears. You came? Of course I came. You sounded scared. I wasn't sure you'd even pick up, she said, her voice breaking. Ethan walked closer, his steps slow. After 5 years of silence, you really think I wouldn't? She looked down. I left because I thought I was protecting you. My mother was sick. I was drowning in debt. I didn't want you to carry my mess. He took a deep breath. You think love means running away when things get hard? Her lips trembled. I thought I was strong enough to move on, but I never did. Tonight I just couldn't fight it anymore. She looked at him, broken, guilty, but real. He stepped closer and gently held her hand. You called me. That means you still want to live. You're not alone anymore. For a moment, she said nothing. Then tears streamed down her face as she fell into his arms. He held her tight, feeling her body tremble against him, the years of pain melting in the rain. Minutes passed in silence. Only the soft hum of the river below. When she finally spoke, her voice was a whisper. Thank you for answering, he smiled faintly. It was the easiest decision I ever made. As they walked back to his car, the rain began to fall harder. She leaned against his shoulder, exhausted but lighter. Inside the car, she stared at the glowing city lights through the window. I thought I'd never see you again. Ethan glanced at her and said softly, maybe some goodbyes aren't meant to last forever. She smiled through her tears. For the first time in years, her eyes looked peaceful. That night, as Ethan drove through the rain with her beside him, he realized something that would stay with him forever.